What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my review of the Innova Champion Leopard3 fairway driver. This is a great disc. Had a lot of fun testing it. Big thank you to viewer subscriber Chris Caulfield for sending me this disc to test and review for you guys. He sent me a great box of plastic, very generous, hooked me up with some stuff to test and review. I appreciate it very much, Chris. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. I still haven't confirmed that. But yeah, thanks very much. Definitely appreciate it. I will also be giving away this disc at the end of the video, so stay tuned to find out how to enter. Innova Champion Leopard3 fairway driver. There are your flight numbers: 7, 5, -2, and 1. PDGA approved, of course. This one is marked 166 grams. I believe when I weighed it, it was a couple more, maybe 169 or so, but pretty close. I actually have a postal scale now because I'm doing some shipping from home, so I can check the weights on these to make sure they're right. So that's nice. Yeah, good looking plastic, you know, Champion plastic. We've talked about it plenty of times here on the channel. You guys probably all know what Champion plastic is. It's really durable, nice bright translucent colors. Got a good overall feel to it. Not the grippiest plastic in the world, but plenty of good grip to it, to not have to worry about it slipping out of your hand or anything like that, and the durability is fantastic. I feel like these more recent Champion blends have a better grip than they maybe used to as well, and it's definitely a good feeling disc overall. I like the Champion plastic. You know, relatively stiff, not a lot of flexibility to this particular one, but still a good feel. Let's look at the rim profile here. So it's got a nice, smooth, kind of rounded rim profile there. You can see the nice soft edges there, nothing too sharp, and I like that. It's got a kind of just a basic rim profile, or flight plate profile rather, where there's no real dome to it, nor is it super bored flat or anything. Oh, fumble. But yeah, it's got definitely a good feel in the hand. As you can see, the rim profile there kind of like swoops upward this way, and it definitely feels nice in the hand. No problems there. Again, this particular Champion blend has a nice grip to it. Nice and clear. You can see my power grip there from both sides. But let's talk about the flight of this thing. This thing is a Hyzer flip machine, and it holds dead straight. I really like it. It didn't take me very long at all to get a feel for this thing. I was Hyzer flipping it up flat, and even at a speed 7, that high glide means that you can get some nice distance out of it. I think the prime use for this disc is for people who like to throw on a Hyzer flip. Maybe you don't have a ton of power like me, and you're kind of more of a finesse thrower, or you just want it to flip up flat and hold very straight. Or if you're kind of a more beginner type player, and maybe you started out with something that was too fast for you, something like a speed 12 or 13, you're realizing that that's not going to work very well for you now, just because those high-speed discs are not great for beginners. They're really not good at all for beginners. This would be a great disc for you to kind of club down to, disc down to, a little bit slower, a little bit more understable disc that you can throw a nice smooth shot with it and get a good distance flight out of it. Really great disc for that. I think that's its prime use, is for people who have a little bit less arm speed. I don't have a ton of experience with Leopards in general, just like standard Leopards. I had a DX one a very long time ago, but that one was lightweight and DX, and it was so many years ago that I couldn't even really apply that you know, experience to this review whatsoever. But I feel like this one's probably a little bit more stable than your average Leopard, which means you can throw it a little bit harder without worrying about it flipping over quite as much. It's got a very nice distance flight for it. Again, especially for a speed 7, I can throw this thing with and get nice Hyzer flip distance out of it. For me, again, Hyzer flip machine. Release it on Hyzer, flip up to flat, ride out a little bit. Gentle fade, nothing too crazy. You can get a very straight point-to-point flight out of it. It holds a turnover nicely. So all in all, just a great kind of understable fairway disc, very accurate. I really like the Leopard3. Highly recommend you guys check one out. And maybe, if you enter the contest, you can check this particular one out. So all you gotta do is make sure you're a subscriber. Make sure you like the video, and also comment down below to enter me into the contest. If you want to thank Chris, that would be awesome as well. And you guys will be entered in the contest. Probably once this video goes live, I'll leave it open for about a week like I typically do. And I'll pick somebody out at random and let you guys know who won. So that's my review on the Innova Champion Leopard3. Great disc. A lot of fun testing it. I'll check you guys later. Cheers.